What is going on, everybody? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you on. Today, guys, we're going to talk about the global cryptocurrency market and why I think the month of October might actually be very strong for crypto. And remember, as always, I like to preface by saying that I'm not a financial advisor, but rather I always try to put you guys on the plays that I'm in. And if you aren't around here, consider smashing the like button down below and subscribing to the channel. Now, the cryptocurrency market has been on a pretty steady uptrend over the last 7 days, with ETH kind of leading the top 10 cryptocurrencies up 4.3% on the day. And the question is why? Well, let's start about one point that we should all be excited about, and that is Valkyrie. So Valkyrie funds to add ETH or Ether futures, an exchange traded fund after the SEC gave them the approval. On September 28th, the news dropped yesterday that investment manager Valkyrie Funds LLC has begun adding Ethereum futures to its existing Bitcoin futures exchange traded fund. After getting the green light from the US Securities and Exchange Commission, the company said on Thursday. So what does that mean? If you guys remember back in October of 2021, what we called Shibtober, what we called the insane bull rally that we saw Bitcoin break $68,000 in, it was because there was a lot of news that was dropping regarding approval for exchange traded funds for Bitcoin. So with that being said, it created a very strong rally as the market started getting more interested in crypto and Bitcoin. And of course, a lot of new traders were coming in, a lot of new investors were piling in and adding liquidity into the market. And so right now we're starting to notice that the overall trend and the sentiment is pretty good. When we look at the fear and greed index, we're still pretty neutral. So I do believe, in my opinion, never financial advice, just putting on the plays, that right now is still a really good time to consider establishing positions in cryptocurrencies that you personally are interested in, whether it's for technology or store of value. Bitcoin, Ethereum are, in my opinion, some of the greatest. I love trading meme coins. I love them for short to medium term. But when it comes to long-term holds and something just be a part of a portfolio, BTC and ETH are quite remarkable. Michael Saylor continues to flag bullish for Bitcoin. So MicroStrategy purchased an additional $150 million to Bitcoin stockpile. You can see here that the firm bought almost 150 million Bitcoin since August 1st, according to their filing on their balance sheet. The firm now holds over 158,000 Bitcoin worth 4.1 billion US dollars. So some people might say, is Michael Saylor just crazy? Is he just someone that is just out of his mind and just wants to hold all the circulating supply for Bitcoin? Well, that's a question to ask. But in my opinion, I think, again, he understands the technology, understands the store of value. He understands the analysis from all the most reputable individuals in this industry when it comes to finance, Cathie Wood, Elon Musk, and others. There's a lot of excitement. And last thing that I want to talk about today in this video is specifically that I mentioned, Elon Musk. You remember back in 2021 also, I keep referring back to the year that I thought was when crypto was at its all-time excitement, search, everything in terms of just the sentiment. Crypto was hot. So was the stock market, but crypto was extremely hot. So the thing I want to touch on right now is what Tesla and Elon did. They started accepting Bitcoin for payment for their vehicles and all the things that they had for sale on their website, their solar panels, all Tesla-related things. And of course, they added Bitcoin to their balance sheet. It was very bullish, but they stopped accepting Bitcoin for payment because it was a dirty form of currency, meaning not from a sense that just the cryptic aspect, but instead the amount of energy usage and utilization that it requires to transact with Bitcoin told them to stop. Well, they were waiting for some type of reasonable understanding from the miner side on how each Bitcoin transactions actually transacted and completed on chain for them to start accepting Bitcoin again. And they were looking for a specific amount of energy consumption. And I can touch on this probably in a separate video, but right now, as of I think July or August, beginning of August, that number or threshold they were looking for has finally been reached. And now Bitcoin, according to their initial understanding or sentiment or statements that they put out, they should and will be, based off what they said in the past, starting to accept Bitcoin again for payment. So we have a lot of different things that are happening right now. Of course, with Gary Gensler and everything that's happening with the SEC, we need some clarity and path moving forward. There is a lot of things going on right now. Congress is trying to get him out of the SEC chair position. And you're just seeing a lot with crypto. I feel like the discussions are being had and the excitement and sentiments are improving. The Feds have paused rates. So I do think that the cryptocurrency bull run is coming sooner than most people would ever expect. We had a liquidity issue for a long time, all of 2022, and right now almost 9 months into 2023. So again, about 19 months of just pure waiting and speculation. Some will say 21 months, but I would consider January and February still quite bullish. So let's go ahead and see what happens. I'm excited for the future. I appreciate you guys' support as always. So thank you all so much for tuning in. That's all I had for you guys today. Make sure you guys are following me down on Twitter. There's a link down in the description below. And until next time, everybody, as always, keep investing. Peace.